Hi, my name is Teresa, and this is A Way with Words. Welcome to my channel. I would say welcome back, but this is the very first video I have ever had the guts to make, so welcome. I hope you stick around. I hope you see something you like. I hope this stuff interests you. I used to be a book blogger. I lost touch with the book community. Life got busy. 10 years later, here I am. And people don't book blog anymore. They booktube or book Insta, nah. TikTok, BookTok, no. So here I am. I just want to talk about the awesome books that I'm reading, the ones that I'm hearing about, the ones that interest me. If you are interested in those things too, stick around. I, like I said, was a book blogger. It's been a decade. I have boxes of books in my house that I just could not part with yet. And they have been here for so long that I have forgotten what's in them. So I thought it might be fun to go through one of the boxes that I've had sitting here for who knows how long, and just see what we were into 10 years ago, shall we? And let's, I guess, figure out which ones we might want to keep, which ones we definitely don't. So let's see. First on top, it's definitely one that I got from the bookstore. I've worked at multiple bookstores over the years as well, and for anybody who doesn't know, when books don't sell at a bookstore, the seller can send them back to the manufacturer to get credit sometimes, and sometimes they don't have to send the entire book. They can just rip off the front cover and send that back, and then they still get credit. Saves them shipping. We don't want to talk about what happens to the rest of the book. Anyway, this one is missing the cover, but it is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Wow. So I did not read this. Let me see when it was published. 2013. Well, there you have it. 12 years ago. I did not read it yet. I don't know if I want to. I don't read as much YA as I used to, and I think I'm going to pass on this one. It says, children are disappearing. Groups of young boys and girls form small armies to hunt for a monster. People are seeing things that shouldn't be there and doing things that shouldn't be done. And it all starts when an irresistible guy named River West who shows up in Violet White's sleepy seaside town. Is River somehow connected? Is he just a crooked smiling liar with pretty eyes and mysterious past? Or is he something more? Violet's grandmother always warned her about the devil, but she never said he could be a dark-haired boy who takes naps in the sun, who likes coffee, who kisses you in a cemetery, who makes you want to kiss back. It does sound good, and I see why I picked it up when I did. But, yeah, I'm going to pass on this one. Now we're into the box. That one was loose for some reason. See if there's anything we want to keep in here. Oh, Sylvia Day, Eve of Darkness. This is not YA. For mature audiences. Years ago, Evangeline Hollis spent a blistering night with a darkly seductive man she can't forget. But that evening of addictive pleasure has become a disaster of biblical proportions. She's been branded with the mark of Cain. Oh, interesting. Now Eve is thrust into a world where sinners are marked and drafted to kill demons. Eve's former one-night stand, Cain, is now her mentor, and his equally sexy brother Abel is her new boss. Huh. Eve has become the latest point of contention in the oldest case of sibling rivalry in history. Cursed by God, hunted by demons, desired by Cain and Abel, all in a day's work. I think I'll keep that. Oh gosh. So let me know in the comments. Do you have books that you've had or have had on your TBR for so long that you feel guilty every time that you see it because you haven't read it yet? This is one of those for me, and I'm just not sure if I ever will. It is having its comeback though, because she has written some new things lately that everybody is interested in. Stephanie Carvel. I don't think I have to tell you what it is. I'm not reading YA right now. And this is an ARC from 2017. So yes, I was a book blogger, and yes, I was on the auto mail list for quite a few publishers. And of course, we got them from the bookstore as well. But, oh, jeez. I think that's going to go in the maybe pile, because I still feel guilty for not reading it. I still think that I might like it. Yeah, we're going to keep it for maybe. Oh, Sylvia Day, Eve of Destruction. I wonder if this is like the second one. Honestly, I don't remember what order. I did not read any of these. 2009. Yeah, that's great. Eve of Darkness, Eve of Destruction, Eve of Chaos. Okay, so this is book 2. Since we got book 1, I guess we'll keep book 2. Maybe we'll find book 3 in here. Mass Market paperback, Laurel K. Hamilton. I tried reading Anita Blake. I tried it on audio. I tried it a couple of times. I did not like it. I didn't get through it. I don't know why. I think it's just too dated for me now, which sounds like an asshole thing to say. Yeah, sorry, I swear. Cuss like a sailor. Probably get used to it if you're gonna stick around. Anyway, I don't know. I think it was too dated. I think it felt too old school. It's like, of course I'm old enough to have cut my teeth on some of the greats, right? But that doesn't mean that I still want to read those. Once in a while, yes, love them. Not all the time. And I just couldn't get into Anita for some reason. I just could not. So I passed on that one. This one, I think this may be the second one, and one that I did read the first book of. Yeah, the Meredith Gentry. But is this the second one? It is. So I did read the first one, and I liked that, which explains why I have the second one. Maybe we'll keep this one too as a maybe. Alright, this one, I have no idea what it is. Curse of Crow Hollow by Billy Coffey? I don't know. It must have been something I got from a publisher. With the profound sense of Southern spirituality he is known for, Billy Coffey draws us into a town where good and evil and myth and reality intertwine in unexpected ways. Huh. I just don't think that's what I'm into now. I think I'm gonna pass on this one. Oh, but it's a maybe. It's a maybe. See, this is what happens. I want to read them all, but I want to read all the new ones too. And so I end up with a mountain of books that I'll probably never get to. But I guess that's probably the life of a reader, right? I can't be the only one, right? Alright. Last Call at the Nightshade Lounge by Paul Kruger. Booze is universal. It brings people together, and a lot of times it results in the creation of more people. What could be more magical than something that does all that? I've always been into, like, paranormal romance is where my love of books started, and fantasy. So everything in here is going to be somewhere adjacent to those genres. Of course, everything is probably at least a decade old too, so who knows what they will be for sure. But this sharp and funny urban fantasy blends booze and magic with a dash of wit and strains it all through the muddle of post-college life. Includes 13 cocktail recipes from an ancient book of cocktail lore. Well, I did let a friend of mine read this, gosh, probably, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, and she said it was good. It might be fun, but I just don't think it's like not on my high priority list. And I have over 500 books on my Goodreads TBR. So, yeah, we're going to put this in the no. Matched by Ellie Conley. If you've been around at all for the last decade, you know about this one. I never read it. It's YA. I'm not going to read it now. I may have back then. I liked YA a lot more back then, but it's just not my thing now. So, yeah, no. James Patterson presents Gunslinger Girl, coming January 18. No, I think I'm going to pass on that too. It looks like a YA to me as well. It is. Yep. Nope. Oh, this must have come from a publisher. The letter is still in it. Torteen. A School for Unusual Girls by Kathleen Baldwin. It's beautiful, but YA. No. Swoon reads Advanced Reader Copy of Velvet by Temple West, coming May 2015. This is also YA. No. Oh, Kashiel Start. I have had this forever, and I have not read it still. I know that it is like the favorite book of a lot of people that I have watched, authors I know, etc. And so I've just been keeping it because I really think I want to read it. But I also have a newer copy. So I don't think I need to keep the mass market when I have the big, beautiful, floppy trade paperback. So we'll get rid of the mass market. Oh, They Are the Nightingale. I actually read this maybe probably 9 months ago now when I first got back into reading. And I really enjoyed this. The second one is on my TBR. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I feel like it's more like a winter story than summer. We're in northern Michigan. We're in the middle of summer right now, and I'm not anxious to do any winter type reading. I don't know for sure that the second one is wintertime, but this one was wintertime, and it left off as if it wasn't going to skip time. So I'm going to assume that. But I really enjoyed this. I think I gave it like 4 stars. Pretty sure 4 stars. Oh my gosh. Advanced reader copy of Grave Mercy. This has all the things that I really love in it, but I never read it. I don't know if I will now. I don't know why, but anything that has like a religious bent or nuns or something like that woven into a fantasy or paranormal or some kind of situation that's not of this world really piques my interest. I don't know if it was because I was raised Catholic or what, but it just does. I dig it. So this was right up my alley, but I never got around to it. I know everyone loved it. Mostly everyone loved it. But I just don't know if it's going to beat out the books that I have on my TBR right now. So I'm going to say no. Oh my gosh. Check that out. How about that? Wow. An Arc of Shatter Me. Whoa. And I never read this either. I know. I have to keep this one though, because this is one of those series that people rave about, and I'm sure you know that. If you're watching this, you know that. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing out because I haven't read this one yet, so I'm keeping that one. Glass Houses, Rachel Kane. I did read this one. I mean, it was fun. I don't even know if I rated it on Goodreads, to be honest. I read it a while ago. Probably, I mean, I remember it kind of. I'd probably give it like 2.5 stars right now, just going on what I remember. I never picked up the second one, so that should say something. Well, that's interesting. I don't know where this came from. Must have been sent from a publisher. The World's Creepiest Places. Probably won't read that one. I'm not a fan of haunted houses. I don't know why. So this probably isn't my thing. Hearts at Stake? Oh my gosh. It's another YA. 2010. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Legion by Veronica Roth. I think we all know. I did not read this series, but I watched the movies. So now it's spoiled for me. So, no idea why I ended up with this. I don't even like Ozzy that much. Yeah, not a clue where that came from. Oh, The Library at Mount Char. I think it's Char. Maddie, just read this. Maddie and Kristen Maddie. And I don't remember what she gave it. I think she said it was like okay. It's probably not something that I would enjoy right now, so I'm gonna pass. I wondered where this went, actually. I still have not read this, and I do want to read this, so I'm putting this back on the shelves. Thinking Woman's Guide to Real Magic by Emily Croy Barker. Well, that sounds fun. A marvelous plot, clever dialogue, and complex characters distinguish The Thinking Woman's Guide to Real Magic. With the intimacy of a classic fairy tale and the rollicking elements of modern epic fantasy, Barker's delightful debut will sweep readers into another world. Fun, seductive, and utterly engrossing. A perfect escape from humdrum reality. Deborah Harkness. Well, maybe. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Oh boy. All the Stars and Teeth, Adeline Grace. Man, I really did want to read this one when I got it, but, you know, it's just not my thing, no. I'm gonna say no. Oh gosh, I didn't even know I had this. Lisa Jewell, The Family Upstairs. I've seen this on some recommendation videos, and I don't read a lot of thrillers, but I kind of want to. My problem is that I don't like police procedural type stuff, and I don't like haunted houses, so my choices are kind of limited when it comes to thrillers. I think this is one that I might like, so I'm going to keep this one. Christopher Moore, A Dirty Job. Gosh, I know so many people love his writing, but I've never tried it, and obviously I wanted to. I wonder if this is the first one. If it is, I may keep it, just for fun, just to see. Actually, his books are not series, are they? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it and do some research, because that might be fun. The Book of Lost Things, John Connolly. A most unique flight of fantasy, The Book of Lost Things is a powerful testament of growth, change, and acceptance in a world of endless possibilities. No. Heart of Stone, Deborah Mullins. I don't remember this. Published by Tor. Darius Montana is a seer. With his gift of empathy, he can see into the hearts of others, both human and Atlantean. When his family comes into possession of one of the legendary power stones of Atlantis, Darius is sent to find the stone singer. Faith Karaluros is the last stone singer. Manipulated all her life for her rare ability, she is widowed after her husband tries to steal her power for the Mendicati, an extremist group that hunts seers. Faith wants nothing more than to stay out of this war when Darius comes to find her, just in time to help her escape being kidnapped. Faith goes with Darius, determined to do the job and be on her way with the money that can set her up where no one can find her again. But she didn't count on sparks flying between them, and she certainly didn't count on the Mendicati sending a hitman after her. Darius swears he can protect her, but when she discovers he is one of the rare Atlanteans whose powers work on their own kind, can she trust him to keep his word, or is she being used again? Well, Atlantis is always fun, and it's adult. I'm going to try it. Changeling Moon by Danny Harper. I read these. I love them. If you have not read Danny Harper, do it. You will not regret it. This is old school paranormal shifters, and it's fantastic. Read Danny. Wildwood Whispers, Willa Reese, advanced reader copy. Hey, 2021. That's not as bad. The Wildwood is whispering. It has secrets to reveal if you're willing to listen. Dark, tender, and thought-provoking, Willa Reese beautifully weaves fantasy, feminism, and mystery in rural Appalachia. This book grips you from page 1 and never lets go. Okay, I have a soft spot for Appalachia, too. I want to try it. We're going to keep it, see what happens. Almost done. Oh, I'm not doing that. Poison Study by Maria B. Schneider. I've still not read this. I need to read this. This is one of those ones that makes me feel guilty every time I look at it because I have not read it. I'm going to put it in the maybe stack. If I have the Kindle copy, I'm going to let go of the paperback because I do prefer to read on Kindle. Okay, I think that's it. That's it. Of course, I have the books on the shelves too, but we're going to go through those a different day. I think I did it right. I still have like 15 to get rid of. Did find some good ones that I am excited to read, so not bad. If you made it this far, tell me if you've read these, any of them, if you're excited to read any of them, if you agree with any of the ones that I got rid of. And, you know, do me a solid. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, show a little love. This is my first video, and I hope it wasn't as terrible as it seems that it probably was, but I guess I'll find out when I try to edit it. Anyway, thanks for being here, and I will see you next time.